But tonight we got a great Fiddler's Extravaganza set up for you, and it's going to be a lot of great music. And earlier today, I want to give a special thanks to Larry Fox from the Aurora Co-op, and he brought me over a big honkin' heater. Because last night I got a little chilly up here, and we got this big honkin' heater back here because we want to keep these violin players warm. But they told me that the way they fiddle it, it warms them up anyway. So I don't know. But it is going to get a little chilly tonight, and I hope you brought some blankets. It was a good idea. But we're going to have a great show. And the weather report said the wind's supposed to die down, and it died down real nice last night. So that was a real blessing too. But anyway, I'm going to talk about some of the people that made this possible, and I really appreciate all the support they've given us. There's a lot of volunteers involved in this to bring a quality arts and music event to Aurora like this. And this is our first year, and we didn't know what to expect. And it's really been fantastic, actually. So we're really excited about you helping to support us and coming out tonight to enjoy the music. First of all, I'd like to give a big thank you to Don Robertson of IBO Studios. He's worked with us throughout the summer getting this stage set up the way it is, and big thank you to Don. He's done a fabulous job, and you're going to see the fruits of his efforts here tonight. Thank you. Another one of our great sponsors, the King of the Road. You saw their big Genesis mobile home over here. They provide that for a hospitality center, and we appreciate their support here tonight. And if you get a chance tonight, poke your head in there and look around there. It's unbelievable. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. The Aurora Area Chamber and Development has given us their blessing and really helped us out throughout this, and they're putting on the pork feed tonight, and I hope you all get a chance to get over there and enjoy the pork, courtesy of the Nebraska pork producers. So thank you. And we've got Bonneville Motorhomes that helped with some of the staging we needed here. I appreciate their help, and I see Roger Scott over there, and he's been cooking pork all day, and anytime I need something, he just go run over and get it for me. So thanks, Roger. I got a couple of special friends, Rob McLean, Bruce Hall. They helped me set up the stage here and the bleachers, the planks, and had a lot of other people help out in that. Don Hanson brought down some hay bales. Sack Lumber brought the planks over. And we appreciate their efforts. And you notice there's some banners around here, and these are some of the other sponsors that have helped out with the funding of the event. And back when we met in June with the AACD, we had $86 to do this. And this is kind of an interesting story because I get a little bit emotional about this, but Cindy, who put on the Fiddlers Festival here tonight and really organized this and just done a super job. You know, she came to me in June and says, "Harry, we need a little money to make this thing work, and I think we need to go talk to the ACD and let them know that this is for real going to happen." So she came down and brought her fiddle with her, and we went down to the ACD meeting, and she brought her fiddle out and started playing. And after about a minute, everybody in the room was just boogieing and tapping their feet. And they really got excited about this. And afterwards, Sam Moore with Heritage Bank came over and said, "We're going to put up a big chunk of change here for you to put this on, but you're going to have to go out and get some other people to help out." So they really provided the leadership for it. And we really appreciate them doing that for us. And since then, the ball got rolling, and you see what we have here tonight. So, also want to thank all the artists that came out today, and to come out here on an inaugural event, they really stuck their necks out. And it was very windy this morning, and it was very testy out there this morning. And I really appreciate them coming out and helping us out, getting us kicked off. And I hope they got a good welcome here from everyone, and everybody got a chance to go look at their wares. And I think there's still some set up over there, so if you get a chance, go over there and check it out. I've got to mention a few housekeeping rules here. First of all, everybody asks, where's the bathroom here? Well, right over here in the corner of the courthouse, there's an entrance that says handicapped entrance. If you go in that door, there's restrooms in that hallway. So you can go right in, they're available for you. The other thing, there's trash cans around, and we appreciate you keeping things picked up. And also, you see there's no smoking signs here because we have these straw bales in here. And we want to keep a nice family atmosphere. We have no smoking just in this arena here. So if you want to go outside there and do that, that's fine. The other thing is we've got a lot of merchants around town here that serve food. And if you're hungry, we ask you to take a break and go over and visit one of them. They appreciate your business. And we're going to try to move this along fairly quickly. We have a lot of fiddlers getting up here tonight. You're going to just be amazed at how many there are. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce our MC here tonight. And he's going to get this ball rolling here. I've got a couple other things. We've got these shirts for sale here, and we've got lots of them. We do have about 10 or 15 left that are actually signed by all the artists here, and they're extra $5. These are $15. They're lime green color. They're beautiful. And take advantage of it. You can get them in the hospitality booth over here, and we'll probably have some people in the audience selling here tonight too. So if you want one of the limited edition ones, you probably need to get over to the hospitality booth and get one right away because they're not going to be here very long. And we're going to have some CDs for sale back here. We had some artists here last night, and some of the people here didn't get a chance to buy their CDs. They'll be back here. So, and I know Tom May has some of his here, so you can take advantage of that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Tom May. Tom May was here last night and he played. Now, if any of you got to hear him play, but it was just fabulous. And he agreed to come here and spend a few days with us, and he emceed the event last night, did a wonderful job. And he's going to get this ball rolling for us. But Tom has performed at hundreds of concerts throughout North America, Canada, and even around the world. And he's very well known in folk circles. I didn't know how well he was connected till last night when these guys showed up from Canada and just dropped in and played just for fun. And it was unbelievable. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring Tom up here, and let's give him a big round of applause, and let's get this baby going.
Well, it is so exciting to see so many young people here with their fiddles. This music is truly the gift that no matter what you do with your life, it gives you this great background, this great way to communicate with the world, with the people around you. So it's so exciting that Cindy has put together this great fiddle festival. And our very first act this afternoon is all the way from Omaha, and people have driven from all around Nebraska to come here and play for you. So it's terrific to have a nice crowd already for them. So our first young people that will be on stage here are the Person Family Fiddlers, Graham and Madeline. Come on up here, guys. Let's have a big round of applause for Graham and Madeline. Person Family Fiddlers from Omaha. Oh, you can do better than that. Make them feel welcome now. Come on. What do you think of that beautiful tone by those two? That was wonderful. Very, very, very impressive. And that again was Graham and Madeline from Omaha, the Person Family Fiddlers. It's just a pleasure to have you here at Fam Fest in Aurora. And I just would like to thank, again, some of our sponsors. Harry read some of them off earlier, but in addition to the folks he mentioned before the program started this afternoon, we'd also like to thank Cornerstone Bank, Hamilton Communications, Edgerton Explorate Center, and Scott, who runs the Explorate Center, has been working hard doing yeoman's work all weekend and for months on the festival, and we appreciate his help and all the help from the Edgerton Explorate Center. An anonymous espresso shake drinker we'd like to thank, Heartland Jewelry. Of course, we'd like to thank Nebraska pork producers for the great pork feed over there that's happening, and I know a lot of people are enjoying that. Greenscape, Pinnacle Bank, Monet's, and Bob and Barbara. Those, the first two people who played were Bob and Barbara's grandchildren, and what a pleasure it was to hear them. Aurora Floral, Hamilton County Visitors Fund, Wortman Motor Company, Advantage Chevrolet, of course, Expressions Coffee, S4 Solutions, and IAMS Company. We thank each and every one of you for making this possible. How about a big round of applause for all of our sponsors and underwriters? Couldn't do it without them. All right, well, we have our second group on stage, the Maloney sisters, Meredith and Madeline, again, coming all the way to us from Omaha, Nebraska, down Interstate 80. How about a big round of applause for Meredith and Madeline from Omaha? How about another big round of applause for the Maloli sisters? Trying to pronounce it correctly this time. Meredith and Madeline. That takes a lot of courage to get up and play on a stage like this in front of friends and family and a lot of people that you don't know. And these young people just deserve loads and loads of applause and thanks from everybody that knows them and loves them, because that's, and not only that, it's darn good music too happening out there. So we're just going to take just about a minute and get set up for the Hastings Suzuki Strings, which actually can start filing onto the stage right now while I'm speaking. And while we're doing that, just a reminder that, as Harry said, if you feel the need for something warm, there's coffee over there at Expressions, and of course, coffee and all kinds of stuff over at Treetops, and some pork, I think, is still left over here. So please, please avail yourself of those opportunities. And the merchants sure appreciate it, and we sure appreciate them being so involved in making this, this festival possible. So we have a large group of fiddle players here coming up on stage, of course, from Hastings. And I'm going to see if their director would like to say something about what the... Great. So let me introduce the director of the Hastings Suzuki Strings to you. Please give her a big round of applause.
Hello, I'm Misha Johnson, and I'm the director of the Hastings Suzuki Strings. Although I live in Hastings and teach in Hastings, I have to say that this group comes from all over the state. I have people coming from Broken Bow and Ord. I have people coming from Kearney and as far south as Smith Center, Kansas. So we are the Hastings Suzuki Strings, but we accompany a lot more of that than just Hastings area. The first song we're going to play, we're going to kind of play a variety of pieces, and we're going to Czechoslovakia. By a composer well known to all of the Americans because he taught in New York in the early 1900s. It's written by Dvorak and it's entitled Humorous. traveled to Paris and France, and although written by a German composer, this next piece is entitled The Two Grenadiers, or The Two French Soldiers. See if you can hear the French national anthem in this piece. It's by Robert Schumann, and I'll ask my two grenadier players to join us. Lively, energetic piece called Hunter's Chorus by Weber. We're going to do three short folk songs from Book One. They are entitled Long, Long Ago, Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and Song of the Wind. These are two variations of a very important, we call it the Suzuki National Anthem. Dr. Suzuki's scope of teaching children around the world was to teach this folk song with two or three different rhythmic variations. So these are the twinkles, and the last is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and then we'll do our fiddle part of the program. So these are the twinkle rhythms. It's too hard. And we're going to play a few fiddle tunes now. The first one is Red Haired Boy. If you do not play Red Haired Boy, would you just sit down and play so you can? Scotland, Red Haired Boy. We'll slow the pace down. This is a waltz. It's an entitled Westphalia Waltz. I'd like to introduce two of my Suzuki parents who are actually accompanying us, Elaine Landwehr on piano and Cindy Uden on guitar. The next is Devil's Dream. This is Bile Them Cabbage. We'd like to close our portion of the show with Old Joe Clark. I'd like to thank my good friend Cindy Brosman for asking us to play today and inviting us to this festival. I hope this is something that can be an annual thing. I feel that any time you can support the arts, it's a worthwhile contribution. Thank you for having us. This is Old Joe Clark.
These are mediums on your back there. Here's
have one more round of applause for the Hastings Suzuki Strings? Those young people are just wonderful.
That's one of the performers from last night. His name's
And I know that their instructor is very, very well respected in the musical education community, and we appreciate all the work that she's done in putting the group together, and of course all the long, long hours of practice by the young people to play for us this afternoon. Thank you so much. Well, right now we're going to have the group Keolta on stage, and while we're getting them ready to go, they can go ahead and walk right up here right now while I'm speaking. But I just wanted to say thanks again to Heritage Bank on the banner behind me for making this festival possible. It was a few people, like it always is in any community event like this, a few people decide to jump in and decide that they're going to be the ones to take matters in hand and support the arts and make an event like this happen. And then other people join, and all of a sudden there's this cumulative effect, and if people work hard enough, then you've got a fabulous afternoon and evening like tonight. So thank you to Heritage Bank and to all of our sponsors. And I think we're just about ready to go here. Also, I just wanted to say as well, as I'm reminded by Don that no, we're not ready to go, that we've got a bunch of t-shirts from the festival, and they are over at the hospitality booth over there, which is in the wonderful RV that was donated to us for a hospitality center. And we have really appreciated having that RV there. And if you haven't had a chance to go over and take a look at it, it's manufactured just outside of Aurora over in York, Nebraska, and just quite wonderful. You're more than welcome to walk around in it and just kind of experience the craftsmanship and care that's gone into that vehicle.
Oh, Bailey, I'm sorry. Just want some supper.
How many people were here last night? Bunch of people. Oh, that's great. Well, it's wonderful to see you back again today. You are hardy souls here in Aurora, Nebraska. In the cold last night and again in the chilly late afternoon. Again, we'd like to thank Harry and Wenda for kind of shepherding this whole project through from beginning to end, and all the volunteers who began working on this about a year ago and have been working ceaselessly the past week to make sure that everything has come together as far as the sound and the lights and the seating and the wonderful little arena they've put together here. So a big round of applause to Harry and Wenda and all the volunteers for making this possible. It really has been a magical weekend and a good example of what a whole community working together can do. We have our Fiddle Festival that goes on until a little before 9, and then we'll have our final act of the festival, which will be Debbie Greenblatt and David C., who I've known for many years. Great folks from just outside of Omaha that will be here performing. And they also do a tremendous amount of education in their Avoca Schoolhouse series and do a lot of teaching there as well. With a name like Keolta, I imagine there's going to be some Irish music involved, but we'll just have to wait, because I'm not sure myself, and we're all going to be surprised together here. Well, I think we are ready, and the lights are going on, and that's going to warm up the stage a little bit for this next ensemble that's going to be performing. And a big round of applause right now for a group, as I said, called Keolta, and they're from just down the road, the other direction, from Kearney, Nebraska. Let's hear it for them. Nice to have them here at Fan Fest 2003.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we are from Delta, and I'm just going to introduce us. This is Lydia Ty, and she is the leader. She arranges all of our music, and she's a violist mostly. We all kind of switch instruments a lot. It's okay. I'm sorry we're complicated, Mr. Soundman. A little bit about Lydia. She is very serious about work, very serious about music. She's a pessimist. That's enough about you. I won't say anymore. I don't think she would like it. And Katie is back there. She is our vocalist, mostly. And, I don't know. She is an optimist. She doesn't, she's lazy. Let's just put it that way.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But that's Katie Rican. She's our vocalist. And then I'm Caitlin Lindsay, and I'm a violinist, mostly. And I keep Lydia and Katie from killing each other. So, okay, now we're going to play. Excuse me, I had to switch instruments. That's a violin. This is a penny whistle. It's different.
In Scotia Glen there lived a lass, and every Sunday after Mass she would go and take a glass for going home by barn. We won't go home along the road for fear that you might act the wrong. Won't go home along the road, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home across the fields to pick the needle stick-in-us. Won't go home across the fields, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home around the glen for fear your blood might rise again. Won't go home around the glen, we'll go home by barn. We won't go down the milk boreen, the night is bright, we might be seen. Won't go down the milk boreen, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home along the bog for fear we might be carny so. Won't go home along the bog, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home along the shore for fear we'd hear the banshees roar. Won't go home along the shore, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home along the bay, the tinker's camp is on the way. Won't go home along the bay, we'll go home by barn. We won't go home across the strand, we might disturb the ferry man. Won't go home across the strand, we'll go home by barn. In Scotland there lived a lass, and every Sunday after Mass she would go and take a glass for going home by barn.
I'm gonna switch instruments again.
Beautiful music by K.O. To give him a big round of applause. That was absolutely gorgeous. Music from Ireland and Scotland. Well, right now, Harry's going to get up on stage, and he's got some young ladies who are going to model the T-shirts. The T-shirts from FamFest 2003-4. So give Harry a big round of applause. Harry Eckerson's coming up on stage, and he's got some models with him here. They're going to model the shirts for you. And while they're doing that, I just want to mention that this is a good time to get a pork sandwich before they close down the booth over there. And also there's coffee available over there right now, too. So if you want to get some warm coffee, we have that over just right next to the stage over here. And also, it's a good time to get a sandwich before they take the rest of the pork away. So, Harry, take over here.
Thanks again, Tom. The coffee's over there next to right by the Pepsi unit there. As you know, FamFest is not possible without the support of a lot of volunteers, and we have a few more up here tonight with us. This is Girl Scout Troop 768, and they volunteered to help with refreshments tonight, but you know, with homecoming weekend, the kids' activities were just overwhelming. They had so many things to do. We couldn't get a lot of help here this weekend, and Merwin couldn't even get anybody to pop popcorn tonight and help us with that, so we thought we'd have popcorn over here. But anyway, the Girl Scouts were going to help us with that, and I said, well, I got an idea here for you, so why don't you come up here and model these T-shirts for us and show us what we have. As you can see the front here, it has our logo here, the FamFest 2003. This is our inaugural event, so we only printed 100 of these. So, you know, down the road, these are going to be a collector's item. And if you turn around, gals, you can see the backs here. And we have listed here the artists, the featured artists on our show: Tom May, Carolyn Crusoe, Paul Siebert, and tonight we have Greenblatt and Say. And I also want to mention we have 20 of these, only 20, that have the original artist signatures on them. And you can pick them up here at the end of the show tonight. They'll have signatures on them, and those are $20, and all the rest are $15. So for extra $5, you can have all the signatures on there, but there's only 20, so when they're sold, they're gone. So if you want a T-shirt, if you go right back here where the guy standing on the video platform there, Mr. Mulchek, right below him there's a table, and we'll have a couple gals here in a little bit. They're over doing some hospitality stuff, but they'll be there selling T-shirts, and we also have some CDs available from Tom May and some of the people that played last night. And so avail yourself to take advantage of it. And the proceeds from the T-shirts go to help support the festival, so we appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks a lot, girls.
Okay, we've got some good bluegrass right now, and we could go ahead and welcome onto the stage from all over central Nebraska. We have the group's Special Blend, and I'll let them introduce each other, but let's give them a big round of applause. Special Blend coming onto the stage to do some good bluegrass music for us.
We're introducing ourselves up here.
We can get our microphone adjusted for this guitar.
All right, we are the band Special Blend, and we're gonna do a little show tonight in the tradition of the one mic show, and that's where bluegrass music, there's not much money to be made, so you can only afford one mic. So you all sing around one mic. So we're going to move in and out of here a little bit and try to get situated. Keith, you want to swing that mic around there so you can, for your guitar, I suppose. So we're changing. I'm going to introduce the band while we're doing this. On the guitar from Cozad, Nebraska, standing in for our fiddle player who's got a broken wing, is Mr. Keith Pickering, playing the flat top guitar tonight. Give him a round of applause. Cindy's on the banjo. She was up here earlier. This is Cindy Uden from Kennesaw, Nebraska. She was the band behind the fiddlers. She was back here in the corner if you happen to notice her. Give her a round of applause. This next lady needs no introduction, so I'm going to go over here. And this is Julie Smith, and she works right here in the courthouse. She works with the judge. She's from over east of town here on the upright bass. This is Shirley Schott, her mom. She works up here at the care home. She's the reason we're here tonight. She gave the invitation. And my name's Matt Dwyer, and I'm from Hastings, Nebraska. Thank you. We're going to have Cindy step up here now and do a little tune called Theme Park on the banjo. Yeah. Cindy's going to put the mandolin on now. She's a multi-instrumental type picker. One of the nice things about being from this part of the country is that we're not from Appalachia, we're not from the Northwest, we're not from the Southwest. Our tradition of music looks a lot like Lawrence Welk. I had a friend one time from North Carolina, and he says, "How come all your bluegrass out here sounds like polka?" And I said, "Because there's more about polka, about us in polka than there is of bluegrass." This next song, we're gonna. Well, thank you. Keith's busy documenting this thing. We're gonna have a film later. We're going to pay tribute to Johnny Cash, who was neither Lawrence Welk nor was he Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass, but he added a lot to our blanket of sound that we have, and we're going to do Folsom Prison Blues bluegrass style. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rollin' on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, now my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But that train keeps a-rolling, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let the lonesome whistle blow my blues away. And I'd let the lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your sympathy. Maybe fix a little technical difficulty. If you played all acoustic, if we were to play this the way it should be, we'd be standing right down there in the middle. And you'd all be sitting around us. And you wouldn't be able to see our faces, you'd actually be looking at our backsides, but we wouldn't have to worry about a sound man.
More and more, I forget the past. More and more, I'm living at last. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. Oh, how I tried to keep you by my side. Oh, how I cried the day you said goodbye. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. More and more, I'm forgetting the past. More and more, I'm living at last. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. Oh, how I cried the day you said
They're working on our bass pickup a little bit here. Getting some sound. Can you hear us all right? If we had a CD, would you buy one tonight? We're not going to be up here all night. If we were, I'd say later on we'll take requests. We'll take all requests. We'll try any song once. All you need to do is write them on the back of a $20 bill and slip them up here, and then we'll consider doing it. Slip them to me. What's that? Slip them to me. Oh, yeah, Keith is our treasurer. He looks like somebody we can trust. All right. He's getting tape. Okay. Well, we can do this. We can have a big round of applause for the people who do sound, especially our sound men. We always like to do this little tribute, so we're going to do it to Don. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Don. Don Robertson. Don Robertson, our sound man.
You have to be nice to the sound men. They can't shut us off. That would be nice. One day a mother come to a prison to see an airing the precious son. She told the warden how much she loved him. It did not matter what he had done. She did not bring
Maybe they can turn it there now. So. It don't matter.
Okay. Keith's going to sing an old tune now. Golly, this is probably the national anthem of bluegrass gospel, old-time country gospel. It's called "Will the Circle Be Unbroken?" That might be a good idea, sir.
It'd be cool. I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw her hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a bell on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I said to that undertaker, please drive slow for this lady that you're carrying. Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a bell on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home. My home was lonesome since my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying away home, so sad and alone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a bell on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more time. We sang songs of childhood, songs of faith that made us strong, songs that mother, she had taught us. You can hear the angels sing. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a bell on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Yes, there's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you.
Well, now you're in for a treat because these two girls up here, these two that are related, are going to yodel for you, and this one's called this is a very old standard bluegrass tune called the Alpine Milkman.
Those two words are not in the song anywhere. No, it's not.
Well, he captivates the ladies with his jollity, a lady.
takes her out to dinner, and he always pays his bill with his yodel-a-yodel-a-dee. Hey-yodel-a-dee, hey-yodel-a-dee, yodel-a-dee, hey-yodel-a-dee, hey-yodel-a-dee, well, he captivates these ladies with his yodel-a-dee, L-A-D, yodel-a-dee, and with them there's no maybes with his yodel-a-dee, L-A-D, yodel-a-dee. Now every time he meets a lady, he gets her mighty thrilled. He takes her to the movies and he always pays his bill with his yodel-a-dee. Hey, 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 yodel-a-dee, L-A-D, yodel-a-dee. Hey, 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 yodel-a-dee, L-A-D, yodel-a-dee. Yodel-a-dee, yodel-a-dee,
How much time we got left, gang? Keep going? All right, keep going. It's a lonesome little song called Mr. Engineer. All right. It's a hole in the stage. Cindy was tuning the banjo. I have all such jokes, but she's tuning the mandolin, so don't.